What's going on, everyone? My name is Jeff, and AMD stock is absolutely on fire once again. It's seen another 8.5% gain again today, and the chip sector has some definite momentum right now. And so to be consistent with all these videos, guys, what I want is your opinion. Go down to the comment section and tell me, at what price do you think AMD will be trading at in 1 year from now? Of course, they've got some really exciting news this week, because when compared to an Nvidia or an Intel, AMD is still a pretty small company, and guys, they are doing business everywhere and they're doing good at it. I think right now, on any kind of weakness, you absolutely have to get a position in AMD in your portfolio. As far as I'm concerned, we had an opportunity yesterday, because over the past 1 week, as you can see here, AMD is up 21%. I'm going to break down the exciting news AMD shareholders got earlier this week. We're going to go through this just a little bit, and then I'm also going to put my 1 year price prediction down in the comment section, and it will be pinned as always. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates or future content, and please drop a like on this video. I really appreciate all the support. So back on Tuesday, AMD stock ran up almost 12% when Google confirmed that it's going to be using AMD graphics technology for its upcoming Stadia Cloud gaming service. So, being a Google and an AMD shareholder myself, of course Google being my largest position I own in tech, this was very, very exciting for me on two totally different levels. Number one, this is the reason I invested in Google in the first place. If there's a space, they're trying to get in it. And if there's an innovation, they want to be the first to do it and do it the best. Now that doesn't always mean they do, but Google has captured some of the best services on planet Earth, like the one we are all watching right now, YouTube, and has put the power of Google search behind it and has made it, in my opinion, by far the best streaming platform on the internet. And then of course AMD, kind of the small player in the game, but the constant disruptor, getting all kinds of business and now partnering with Google to be directly used in their data centers. Guys, this is huge. Now, we are not going to see any reflection in their numbers in the short term. This is probably going to take a while to start seeing it show up in AMD's earnings. But where this can go and what this can do, I don't see any reason why AMD is not easily going to be a $50 billion market cap company soon. It goes on to say that the custom-made AMD graphics cards in Google's data centers will be more powerful than Sony PlayStation 4 and Microsoft's Xbox One consoles. Now, I don't want this to all come off like it's just hype. Like I said, guys, these numbers are moving up with the strength of the market. I even seen it on one of my favorite ETFs, ticker symbol USD. So I started investing into that ETF back at the end of November and the start of December, and I actually already hit a 50% return today. But I do want to point out how, in my opinion, AMD is still so very undervalued. Their market cap is currently $28 billion. They have made so many strides from a fundamental standpoint, being positive on all operating and profit margins, being positive on return on assets and return on equity. To me, guys, that is really when the game has changed for AMD, is when they've really cleaned up their fundamentals. And then of course, I'm always a stickler for cash to debt ratio, and AMD currently has $1.16 billion of cash and only $1.25 billion of debt. So in my opinion, that is a very healthy ratio to have, and I really can see their total cash actually expanding quite a bit here very shortly into the future. But let's talk about their last two earnings reports. So in Q3 2018, they did have a beat on EPS and a beat on revenue, but they had lowered guidance and they seen the stock dip quite a bit, which really comes as no surprise because during that time, pretty much all stocks were falling. And then this last earnings report at the end of January, they actually came in line on EPS and they missed on revenue, but the stock was actually unfazed and started trading up again. And AMD and Nvidia actually seen, their inventory adjust a little bit due to the end of the crypto boom. And keep in mind, that could come back pretty much anytime. And also keep in mind too, guys, AMD is expecting GPU recovery in Q2. So that would not be this next earnings report in April, it would actually be the one after that. Their GPU inventory levels are still elevated in Q1, and they see growth opportunities in sections of the PC market, including commercial and education. So there is also that catalyst that can factor in and push earnings up very high. But at any rate, guys, I think AMD is probably one of the strongest buys in the market right now. Even if you are just looking for a good swing trade, but also a very good long-term investment, and perhaps you don't want to take on all the responsibility of just owning one chip company, you know, always keep in mind ticker symbol USD and ticker symbol SOXL to come at it from an ETF standpoint. So you're just trading the industry instead of one particular company. But in my opinion, I have no problem buying stock in Advanced Micro Devices. This company stands to grow, and I'm going to go down to the comment section and tell you where I think AMD is going to be trading at in 1 year from today. Anyways, that's all I got for the video, guys. I really look forward to all the comments. Please drop a like on this video, and as always, thanks for watching.